Hello everyone, my name is BadInfos and this is the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB Plus microphone. I purchased it in 2016, 5 years ago. Since then I have been using it constantly. I've made over 1,000 YouTube videos, I have streamed for over 300 hours and I have lots of knowledge I want to share with you guys. Since I recently purchased the dynamic microphone, an XLR microphone, the Shure SM7B, I decided to make a video on this since it's gonna be retired very soon. Sorry buddy, you had your run, but it all has to come to an end sometimes. In this video I'm gonna teach you how to properly talk into the microphone, what accessories you should purchase with the microphone, how far you have to be, and of course how to improperly talk, because this sounds absolutely awful, so let's not do that, and everything else in between. So shall we begin? Let's go! Alright, so what do you get in the box? Yes, I still have my original box, don't judge me. First of all, of course, you get the microphone, which is very light, entirely metal construction, it feels very nice to the touch. You get a carrying pouch, which you can use to travel with. A pivoting stand mount, which you can attach to a boom arm, or the included tripod desk stand, which of course also comes with a threaded adapter. You also get a 3-meter USB cable in the box. And of course lastly some documentation, but these are boring, so let's toss them aside. As you saw, we didn't get a shock mount, no pop filter, no boom arm, no nothing. So out of the box, all you can do is put it on the desk and use the tripod, which of course for a podcast I guess it's okay. For musicians, it's fine. However, if you're a gaming commentator like I am, this will be horrible, because if you want the best audio, you have to be pretty close to the microphone, so you have to lean forward, and if you use a keyboard there's lots of vibrations which are gonna get picked up by the microphone. That is guaranteed. So at least you should purchase a shock mount. This is what I use, it's on the cheap side, nothing too special, but it mitigates lots of the vibrations. It's not perfect, but it does the job. What you should also get is a pop filter. Now this one I have is pretty bad, it's pretty long, it's metal, but it does its job. It blocks my P sounds, my B sounds. When I blow into my microphone accidentally, it doesn't pick it up. So you can go with the cheapest alternative like mine, or get something like this, which is more incognito, or something which is not metal, like this one, but anything is gonna work for this microphone. And for me, most importantly, a boom arm. This I believe is mandatory if you're a gaming commentator, because having a tripod on the desk is gonna pick up vibrations and therefore is gonna sound a lot worse. So pick up a boom arm, they're very expensive, I know, but it's something I do recommend. As for how far you have to be from the microphone, I suggest two things. If you're a gaming commentator, never have the gain at 100%. So go into the Windows settings and lower it to 95-96%. Why? Because if you have it at 100%, your keyboard is very close to the microphone and your mouse as well, so this microphone is gonna pick up these sounds. You don't want that, so lower it at 96%, and if you do, you have to be about 15 to 20 centimeters away from the microphone. If you have it at 100%, which you could also do of course if you don't mind some very light keyboard and mouse sounds, you should be at 30, about, let's say 30 centimeters, 35 also works. If you're too close, it's gonna sound awful, do not do that. 15-20 centimeters at 96% or 95%, I usually keep it at 96% myself. It depends on the situation of course. If I'm streaming, I'm more laid back, so I don't mind. And this is pretty much everything I wanted to mention in this video, guys. Just a short, quick guide on how to use this thing. Of course I could go into so much more detail, like what this knob does, how you can properly mount it and whatnot, but you have heard these things for 5 years. I just wanted a short, concise, to the point video on how to properly talk into this microphone, so I hope I helped you out, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and a very special thank you goes to my lovely channel members and patrons: Monish Pradeep, LMP Racing, House the Chowder, SMRJ, Pari Bruce Lane, Max Robinson, Smokey O, and everyone else on the screen. Thank you for the support.